Here I have 300 grams of eggplant that I cut in semicircles like this. They are about half a centimeter in diameter, and while cutting the eggplant, make sure to soak the pieces in water so that they don't get brown due to oxidation. We will make a tasty dry masala mix. So we'll take 1 tablespoon of roasted peanuts, 1 tablespoon of coriander seeds, about 20 fenugreek seeds or methi seeds, and 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds. All of this we are going to grind to a very fine powder. The reason why the powder should be fine is because methi seeds or fenugreek seeds taste bitter. So if it's not fine, you will taste it. Alright, let's set that aside. Next, we will set a pan on medium heat and add about 5 to 6 tablespoons of oil. Basically, you want to cover the pan with oil. And we are going to fry our eggplant pieces till they become golden brown, because that makes it so delicious. Sprinkle some salt on the eggplants and let them get golden brown. It should take approximately 5 to 6 minutes per side. Alright, looks good. We are going to quickly finish frying all the eggplant pieces. If you don't have a wide pan like this, just cut the eggplant in smaller pieces and fry them. Alright, to the leftover oil in the pan, we will add half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, 5 to 6 curry leaves that I am tearing into smaller pieces because they were gigantic. About a quarter teaspoon of Hing or Asafoetida. And next we are going to add 3 tablespoons of chopped onion and 2 large cloves of garlic chopped fine. If the garlic cloves are not very large, you can add 4 cloves. We will stir fry the onions for about a minute or until they turn slightly translucent. Next, we are going to add 1 medium tomato. Mix the tomatoes along with the onions and the garlic, and we are also going to sprinkle about a quarter teaspoon of salt so that the tomatoes cook faster. Give that a quick stir, and we're going to place the lid on for about a minute or till the tomatoes turn mushy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure to press that subscribe button if you want yummy keto recipes every week. Alright, the tomatoes look nice and soft, and at this point we are going to add in a pinch of turmeric and also that aromatic dry masala mix that we made. Next, we are going to add 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, or more if you like it hotter. Give that a mix. If the pan feels too hot, which it does here, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of water so that the masalas don't burn. We are going to stir this for about a minute. Next, we are ready to add in our fried eggplant pieces, and we are going to very gently coat every piece with that lovely masala. Next, we are going to add salt to taste. And the next very important ingredient is half a lime. That makes it taste tangy and delicious, guys. We're almost done. Just mix in the salt and the lime juice, and I know what's going to happen now. My hand is starting to migrate towards the red chili flakes because I can't help it. I love hot food. But red chili flakes is totally optional. I am going to add it. That's it, guys. Your spicy, tangy, delicious eggplant curry is ready. Here I'm using an eggplant which is 350 grams, so it's a small to medium sized eggplant. We will make about 8 slits on the eggplant because we are going to roast this along with 4 garlic cloves that are tucked inside the slits, and also 4 pieces of green chilies. Roasting the eggplant with garlic and green chilies, guys, you can already tell how this is gonna taste. The next important ingredient is to brush the eggplant with some mustard oil. Mustard oil gives the eggplant a wonderful aroma, guys. Well, if you don't have mustard oil, use normal oil, but try your best to use mustard oil. Next, we are going to roast the eggplant on top of your stove top. If you have a gas stove top, I totally envy you because there the taste is so much better. The eggplant gets nicely charred. I have an electric one. This is not too bad. It should take about 10 to 15 minutes for the eggplant to get completely soft and roasted. I'm a little bit worried about the fire alarm going off, so I'm going to transfer this to an air fryer basket and finish roasting the eggplant there. Alternatively, you can also roast it in an oven at 350 degrees Fahrenheit or in an air fryer right from the beginning. Let me check. It's been 15 minutes and it looks completely soft and totally cooked. Here is our sad looking eggplant. What we're going to do now is cover it with a lid for about 5 minutes so it softens up and it's easier to peel that way. The peel should come off quite easily and you should be able to peel the eggplant in no time. And ta-da! Time to cut and mash the eggplant as much as you can. All done, let's set that aside and let's take a pot and set it on medium heat. Add 1 tablespoon of mustard oil and 2 tablespoons of normal cooking oil. You can skip mustard oil if you wish, but I totally recommend it. Next, add a 1/4 teaspoon of cumin seeds. Once the seeds start to splutter, add 4 tablespoons of finely chopped onion. Normally this dish has a lot more onion, but for this to be a keto recipe, that is all we can have. But it's going to taste delicious, I promise. Next goes in 2 cloves of chopped garlic and a 1-inch piece of chopped ginger. We are going to stir fry this till the onions turn slightly translucent. This should take approximately 2 minutes. Next goes in a 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder. If you like it hotter, use normal red chili powder. And we'll also add 2 tablespoons of coriander leaves along with all the spices to give it a beautiful aroma. Give that a quick stir and then add in 1 medium-sized tomato along with salt to taste. Keep stir frying the tomatoes till they turn soft and mushy. After about 5 to 7 minutes, you see that the paste starts to look oily like that. At that point, we are going to add in our roasted eggplant. Mix the eggplant along with those wonderful spices and we are going to take our time and stir fry this for about 10 minutes so the eggplants get nicely fried, and this will also eventually start to look oily. When it starts to look oily, at this point we are going to add in a 1/2 teaspoon of garam masala powder and let's quickly give it a taste. Add some more salt. Oh, it tastes so good. Add salt to taste and we are going to finish up by garnishing with some fresh coriander leaves. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this addictive recipe. Try this with some keto roti. I've used baby eggplants in this recipe. You can also use a regular big eggplant. Cut them in 2-inch size pieces and soak them in water so that they don't brown due to oxidation. Set a fry pan on medium heat, preferably a non-stick one, and add approximately 3 tablespoons of oil. Eggplant recipes do need a little more oil. We are going to add in the eggplant pieces, give them a quick stir, and place the lid on for approximately 2 minutes. I'm going to give the eggplant pieces a quick stir again and place the lid on once again so that they completely soften. The eggplant pieces have nicely softened. At this point, we are going to turn up the heat and continue to stir fry them until they turn nice and brown, because that's what makes them taste really yummy. That looks good. At this point, we are going to take the eggplants out into a bowl and set them aside. Into the same pan goes 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic and 1 tablespoon of chopped ginger. Add some green chilies to taste. You can also de-seed them if you don't like it too hot, and also add in some dried red chilies. Next goes in a little bit of sliced red onion and we are ready to stir fry this for about 30 seconds. You don't have to brown the garlic. Next goes in 1 tablespoon of white vinegar, 1 tablespoon of low sodium soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of any hot sauce of your choice, and a little bit of any keto sweetener of your choice. Stir fry these yummy sauces together, and next goes in some sliced red bell pepper and some sliced green bell pepper. Give that a quick stir, and next we are going to get ready to add in our fried eggplant pieces. Our eggplant pieces are going to soak up all those sauces and it is going to turn out so yummy, guys. We are almost there. One important point is to check for salt. I haven't added salt as yet because all these sauces are salty, but a tiny bit of salt is needed, so I added that in. We are going to garnish with some coriander leaves. You can also garnish with spring onion greens or chives instead. That's it. Enjoy! I have a small to medium eggplant here, approximately 300 grams in weight, and we are going to cut this into long slices. The thickness should be approximately 1 centimeter. We are also going to make diagonal cuts on the eggplant slices so that the oil seeps in and cooks them a lot faster, and you're going to end up using a lot less oil. Sprinkle some oil on either side of the slice and also season with some salt. I'm using avocado oil here. You can also use olive oil. Spread some oil on the pan, set it on medium heat and let the eggplant slices cook through completely. While the eggplants cook, we are going to make that delicious topping we talked about. In a pan, take 1 tablespoon of ghee. Into that, add 8 to 10 curry leaves, 2 tablespoons of peanuts, half a teaspoon of cumin seeds and 1 teaspoon of coriander seeds. Stir fry for approximately 1 to 2 minutes and add in 2 garlic cloves and approximately a quarter teaspoon of Hing or Asafoetida. Transfer everything into a mortar and pestle, add some salt, some fresh lime juice and crush that till it forms a coarse paste. This is so tasty, guys. Alright, our eggplants look nice and golden brown. The sides feel soft and buttery. That means we're ready to top it with our peanut dressing. We'll garnish with some red chili flakes, some coriander leaves, and your eggplant fry is ready. Here is 150 grams of eggplant that I've cut into teeny tiny cubes, and after I cut them, I dip them in water immediately to prevent browning due to oxidation. Next, we're going to set a pan on medium heat and add 3 tablespoons of oil. Next, add a quarter teaspoon of cumin seeds, a quarter teaspoon of mustard seeds, 5 to 6 curry leaves that are chopped up, and 2 large cloves of garlic that has been finely chopped. We're going to stir fry this for about 30 seconds. You don't have to brown the garlic. Next, drain the water from the eggplant and add the pieces in. Add 1 small chopped tomato along with some salt to taste. We're going to give all this a quick stir and we're going to place the lid on and let the eggplant and the tomatoes get mushy. Cover it for approximately 5 minutes. In the meantime, we are going to take 1 tablespoon of peanuts, add it to a grinder jar and grind to a fine powder. The powder may look like clumpy due to the peanut oil that's released, but that's fine, don't worry. It's been 5 minutes and now let's take a look. It does look like the eggplant has nicely become soft, but let's cover it for 2 more minutes just to make sure. In hindsight, I would use 2 tablespoons of oil in this recipe instead of 3. But a spicy, oily dip is very inviting. What do you think? It's up to you. I'm using a masher to mash up all the eggplant pieces and the tomato pieces to create that beautiful chunky texture. We want to stir fry the mashed up eggplant in that oil for approximately 5 minutes because you know how good stir fried eggplant tastes, right? Next, add in a half a teaspoon of red chili powder, a handful of coriander stems if you can because those have more crunch and taste. If not, add coriander leaves. And next we're going to add in peanut powder. This is going to give a whole new layer of flavor. Also, the peanut powder blends in with the oil and the eggplant and gives it that smoothness that dips have. We're going to stir fry this for 2 minutes so the peanuts don't taste raw. And next we're going to add in a good amount of lime juice that is going to make the dip taste nice and tangy and vibrant. One highly recommended but optional step is to add 2 tablespoons of chopped onion and add this after you turn off the heat so that crunch in the onion remains, along with some fresh coriander leaves. Guys, enjoy this. It is really tasty.